interns and internets alike. My name is Scott and I'll be your tour guide for this evening. I won't actually be your tour guide. You're gonna have to arrest me for impersonating a tour guide. Can you get arrested for impersonating? I don't know. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about was things that exist. Oh, I know I haven't made a video in a while. I apologize for that, even though none of you care at all. But I just wanted to announce a couple of things. One, I just got back from Colorado, but I'll tell you more about that in a second. Two, I know I'm wearing a sweatshirt and it's July, but my room is so cold right now. You have no idea. Mostly because of my air conditioner from like the 80s. So yeah, and that is the creepiest picture on my computer, but I'll explain about that too. Let me tell you about Colorado really quick. I just got back from there. My cousin had a wedding, but I don't want to talk about Colorado itself, since it was mostly like family, mom getting her leg gouged out by a tree, more family, and then home. What I want to talk about is right in there between the more family and the home, which is a plane ride. I don't know how many of you have actually been on a plane, but it's one of the coolest and also scariest experiences ever. It's basically like, they sit you down, they're like, here's some peanuts, okay, we're gonna launch like 50 billion feet in the air now, and it's gonna rock a lot, and you're gonna have to sit next to crazy people. And that was pretty much what my plane ride was. We went from Denver to Chicago. I live in Massachusetts, so we were flying into Providence, which is like right near my house. So we flew to Chicago. I sat next to my family and everything. But we were sitting in the bulkhead, which means you don't have the tray table because it's in the front, and we were sitting in the bulkhead because my mom got her leg eaten by a really spiky tree on a horse. She was on a horse, not the tree. The tree was not on a horse. The tree was standing still, and it was like, ha ha ha, you have a leg, boom, not now, and then she had to get 72 stitches. I won't even talk about that now. Anyway, so when we were in Chicago, I moved to seat behind, like two behind my parents, I think. And I sat next to the window, and there was two other seats next to me. So it was like, here's Scott, here's empty seat, here's empty seat. And this empty seat was right next to the aisle. Basically this, I don't even know how to describe him, but he sort of looked like this. Wet hair, Scott has. This guy sits down at the end of our row, like right there. Scott is here, window is here, empty seat's here. And he starts talking like crazy on his cell phone, like he is screaming into the phone, and the pilot had already been like, okay, we're gonna turn your cell phones off because it messes up with the communications and everything. And so this guy continues to talk on his phone, yelling at someone named like Sarah or Sahara or something about how Ebony told John that she was having an affair with a dog named Wolf. It was confusing. Yelling about this whole he said, she said sort of thing. And the stewardess comes along and she's like, sir, you're gonna have to turn off your cell phone. To which he promptly whips around and says, oh God, the plane's going to explode. I don't know if any of you know this, or if you've ever been on a plane, or ever had common sense. But if there's one thing you should never say on a plane, it is, oh God, the plane's going to explode, because they'll think you're a terrorist, arrest you, strip search you, and then kill you. Probably not the killing part, but they will arrest you and like strip search you, and then you might, yeah. But the stewardess is just like, sir, it's not my rules, and then walked off. So I was like, oh God, I have a crazy guy sitting next to me, but I'm safe because, you know, God only wants one crazy person next to me. I was wrong. This really obese 40-year-old woman comes along with like huge hair and like 12 billion rings all over her body. Just comes along and sits down next to me and like stares at me like I'm the bane of her existence. Okay, so she starts hitting on Sally McBoom Boom over here. And I find out that she's a teacher from San Francisco, because that's what she uses to seduce guys, apparently. Just super hot. I know. Anyway, so she's talking to Sally McBoom Boom, and she talks about how she's getting away from her students, or something for a vacation. I don't even know. She proceeds to pull out about 7 tuna sandwiches and eat them out of a brown paper bag like that she brings next to her. I've never seen a person eat that much fish before in my life, but this woman was like a superhero. So she proceeds to nom 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 on like the worst smelling sandwich she could possibly bring, making it of course worse because I'm a vegetarian. So anyway, I end up falling asleep and I wake up and I'm looking out the window for a few minutes and she turns to Sally McBoom Boom and she's like, "What's Providence like? I've never been there before. I'd ask Sleepy over there, except he's too distracted by clouds." I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was sitting a foot away from you. It's my mistake, ma'am. I really dislike people a lot. So we land, and that was the last I saw of, yeah? Cool story, bro. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. And the moral of the story is if you can sit near your family on the plane, sit near your family on the plane, or else you will get stuck next to crazy people. Yeah. Also, ignore my spinning throughout this story. I'm in a spinny chair, and I thought that after 5 years of this, with the thrill of it would wear off, but it really doesn't. Oh, also, yeah, the creepy image on my, my thing here. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a musician called Borgore, but basically he does like heavy metal remixes of songs. My friend sends me this song and he's like, "Dude, listen to this song." And it starts off like this.
Find a quiet place and sit comfortably on the ground.
And it's like, oh, this is kind of creepy, but slightly relaxing. And then it proceeds to do this.
Feel yourself relaxing.
Which is the least relaxing thing ever. Why? And of course the song's catchy, and it gets really good after a while. But yeah, that was really interesting. You can see my like awkward teen mustache in HD. Hello there. Anyway, one last thing before I go, because this video is probably like super long right now. Really, never let me go super long right now, ever again. So I grabbed my camera and I propped it up on my Zelda lamp. I actually have a Zelda lamp too. Look at this. It wasn't a Zelda lamp until I bought it, and then I found putty and I was like, hey. I'm a nerd, I'm sorry. So I am doing a collab channel right here, and I already have 2 people in it who I will not say, I will let them introduce themselves, but I need 2 more people. One for a Wednesday slot and one for a Thursday slot, I think, or Friday. I'm not sure what she decided on. I wanted to give you guys a heads up on that first. I'm gonna be making a video where you can post a response with one of your videos and then I'll pick you or whatever. But yeah, if you're interested in joining, just talk to me, I guess. I'm gonna go do stuff right now. I'll be putting up that audition video on the collab channel soon, which I will link you to on Daily Booth, Facebook. You know, I'll include links down there in case you want to know what I'll be posting it on. Tumblr, I hate MySpace with all my life, so that's not on there. But whatever, I'll be putting that up soon, and I love you guys, and bye.